Fortnite ruined hundreds of skins in the game, and today's looking like it'll go down as the worst update in the OG season. There's a lot changed with Season 7 and 8's map, the skin system, and items being vaulted, but the biggest will let you fly around the map once again. Yeah, planes are back in Fortnite, allowing us to rain havoc on enemies, smash through builds, and do barrel rolls through the sky. If you want to get a plane immediately, make sure to drop at the latest POI Frosty Flight. This airport was full of loot, a watchtower, and of course, storm wings. I recommend landing here, looting up, and then flying to the next storm circle. Just don't expect to see Polar Peak on your way there. That's because the most popular location of Season 7 is totally missing from the game. If you land on top of the iceberg, you'll see the remains of this place. The huge castle that was so iconic back in the day has fallen off a cliff, super different to the 2018 version. Not the only story to change, Kevin the Cube is still on the map even though we're basically in Season 8 at this point. That's because instead of the butterfly event, he is teasing something entirely new. Right now, a vortex has been opened at Loot Lake with some blue energy flowing from the whirlpool. This is secretly building up to the grand reveal when the 0 point will be extracted from the lake. You'll have to wait to see that happen, but something you could try right now is at the pirate camp scattered around the map. Sadly, Lazy Lagoon is nowhere to be found, which players are really disappointed about, but at least there's pirate camps. And if you visit these, there's a cannon inside which you can use to fuel that 2018 nostalgia. Just hopefully they're not as broken as they used to be.
Ready to fire!
If you're gonna be a pirate though, you need to hunt down some loot, and what better way to do that than with the return of buried treasure? Yes, we can finally get our hands on these maps again. They've returned over the years and became kinda useless, but in Chapter 1, they were super helpful for scars, pumps, and tacks, which are kinda hard to find in regular matches. I'm also happy to see that a fan favorite item has returned from Season 8. The Flint Knock is back in game, we've had it at Wild Weeks and other events, but it's just pure fun to use this on the OG map again. Especially when you combine it with all the other classic items from 2018. Whether you use this to reach high ground or blast enemies into the storm, fans are happy to see its return. Something we weren't expecting is the reveal of the quad launcher. It has been a long time since this was in game, and with the controversy around the guided missile, we didn't know if the quad would even be back. Well, now it's here, and we can finally rain explosives on our enemies once again, and combining these with balloons is just gonna be way too fun. Or you can decide to use glider redeploy instead. In the original Season 7, these were added and blew everyone's mind. Gliders as an item? Sounded crazy, yet became one of the best ways to get around. Whether you're gliding out of the storm or protecting yourself from fall damage, they were amazing, and now they're back, so it's perfect for making OG sky bases again. In other news, today's update has secretly changed Dusty Divot. Before this, the time machine could be found at Loot Lake, and thanks to us jumping forward, it's now located at Dusty, where it'll remain until the live event in a couple weeks. Once the countdown begins, we'll see this time machine attached to the Season X rocket. I'm so excited for it. But that's not the only way to get to space. Balloons are back, and they're as chaotic as ever. Building a sky base is one thing, but floating up there with no one able to spot you is a whole different strategy. It's the king of late game, letting you get to drop at any player left standing. Well, now that they're back, Fortnite OG is about to get 10 times sweatier. Especially if they're up there with a minigun. It's just one chaotic item after another in this update. Not only can we combo this with balloons, but the OG shopping cart tactic is back. Or so I thought. I hope this would work, only to log in and find out that Epic removed our favorite trick. You can't use the recoil to drive around anymore, so shame on you, Epic. But there are tons of new weapons in the loot pool, from dual pistols to the suppressed sniper. Hopefully it's not as hard to find as the regular bolt action. Oh wait, they vaulted it. The loot pool now includes a drum gun, which gave us nightmares of the original season. Even the tactical SMG has made a return after 3 years, and this is where it gets strange, because the combat shotgun has also been vaulted, which makes no sense. It doesn't stop there because the bouncers have also been vaulted during the wrong season. There's also the poison dart trap, so hey, at least one belongs here. Then again, Chapter 4 items are appearing like crazy right now. Fortnite added new rift encounters that can hand you a kinetic blade or a shockwave hammer. We don't know when these will go live, but once they drop, it's gonna completely change the meta. So as we approach December, it's time to learn about the next crew pack, and it might be the best skin we have had in months. This is a mashup of Recon and School Trooper, creating an insane combo that already has players gripping their wallets in excitement. But let's rewind, because today is one of the strangest updates in Fortnite history. Once you log in, you'll immediately notice that half of your locker has warning signs on it. So what's going on? Well, Fortnite has now added age ratings to creative maps, which means they've also applied it to every single cosmetic in the game, even music packs. Everybody is making fun of this, with outfits getting age restricted for the dumbest reasons. You can literally walk around in an E for Everyone map just as Rick Sanchez, Kratos, even Michael Myers, but if you equip Agent Peely, Meowscles, or even Midas, they are blocked. not. If you try to use these and then select a map that's rated less than teen, get ready for them to vanish from your lobby. It is nuts. Especially when you realize that Fortnite's next collab is ridiculously R-rated. Yeah, soon they'll be adding Invincible to the game along with Adam Eve and Omni-Man. Okay, if you haven't seen this show, it is insanely gory, violent, totally not for kids, so if they pass the age rating test, it'll be hilarious. Either way, fans of Invincible are incredibly excited for this to arrive, and personally, I cannot wait. But that's not the only crossover. In the next 24 hours, Lewis Hamilton will be joining the Icon series. This took everyone by surprise. It survived any leaks and was announced with an insane trailer. Lewis is one of the most successful drivers in F1 history, so fans of the sport will be excited to finally see it in the game, especially when Roscoe is here. This is Lewis's dog. He's even got an Instagram account, and the little guy is adorable. Today's update has also given us a wild variety of leaks. There's a chance that the Spire jump boots are returning. Yeah, makes absolutely no sense, but they would help mobility, so I can definitely see it in the game. We already have the grapple gloves, so nothing's off the table. Either it's coming to the OG loot pool, or they're updating this for a future game mode. It makes sense when you hear about the plans for December. Once Chapter 5 launches, we're gonna have 3 crossover events within days of each other. That starts out with the LEGO collab on December 7th, Rocket League Racing on the 8th, finishing with the Fortnite Festival the day after. There is an insane amount of content waiting for us, and we officially have our first look at some of the rewards. Even though the racing mode is going to be tied with Rocket League, it'll also have outfits you can equip. Pretty basic, but it could be free rewards for playing the mode. Considering there's rumors of Rocket Racing having its own mini battle pass, I definitely think this will be included. As for PlayStation owners, if you're subscribed to PS Plus, make sure to check the store in a couple of weeks for a free outfit. This is Sub-Zero Cryptic, the next celebration pack. Hopefully he's not age restricted, but if he is, at least it's free, right? Not the only new pack arriving, there's even more OG creator bundles on the way. At the start of the season, we had Ninja and Booga's locker bundle in the shop, slowly giving us an OG collection picked by everyone in the Icon series. Well, with today's update, you can now look forward to seeing LEA, Laserbeam, Loserfruit, Graph G, and Chica's OG lockers arriving soon. Now, one of the weirdest changes was made just hours before the update dropped, removing the ability to hide in OG Fortnite. For the first 2 weeks, anyone landing at Fatal Fields probably noticed you could interact with the hay bales to jump inside. It was one of the only features remaining from Chapter 2, and now it has been deleted. At least you'll be able to earn a free set of cosmetics just for leveling up. Runway Racer was added back last season, but never released, leaving us all wondering how to get her. It turns out she's actually the next edition of Chrome Punk and Underworld Desdemona, giving out a skin, pickaxe, and backbling for earning all 50 levels. You will have until the start of 2024 to complete them, so don't worry because you'll probably get it easily in that time. Just make sure you don't break the rules in voice chat before then, because now you can get banned. Epic has added voice reporting, so anyone who doesn't follow the community guidelines will be sent to Epic with a 5-minute clip of the voice call. You probably won't have to worry about it unless you're saying some really bad stuff, but you might want to be careful so you don't get blocked from talking. You can also now claim some extra rewards for the OG season. The mystery bonus rewards are now unlocked, while some people hope for a secret skin, and is sadly just some super styles. But hey, at least it's not just a solid color this time around. Sure, it's the usual gold, but they threw some white in there too, and honestly, they look super clean. At least you'll get to keep them, unlike the upcoming temporary cosmetics. Epic is working on a new benefit for crew subscribers, which grants you items for a limited time only. It's basically to allow you to try out specific items, so they'll be displayed in the locker with this badge showing you only get them for a short time. If you played in Chapter 1, you might even remember the trick to swap the rift to go as you use it, so you can keep an extra item and fly away. It's great for when you want to rift without leaving something, and while they fixed it a while ago, now there is a new way. Mantle at the same time, you'll be able to grab your other item before rotating. Very helpful. I hope this whole video was. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.